Know that if there's not much else along the street or even out in the field that's similar, it's going to be like a magnet and will bring you in lots of bees, mainly the short-tongued bees, but it will bring you in lots of bees and act like a magnet. So it's a great place to spend a bit of time at, or even a great place to come back and visit several times during the day. This is quite a tall tree. It'll be around about 30 meters high, but there's quite a few lower branches that we can get at, and with some of the larger poles we can look at the higher side of them. So let's go see what we can find on this tree. One of the first things to do is to walk up to the actual tree, examine the flowers and see whether they are spent flowers or whether there's lots of activity around them. You can hear the activity, but also just have a general look and see whether the plant's got bees and beetles and flies and even some butterflies around it. So a bit of a closer inspection. And you can hear and see activity in the tree. Another trick is to see if you can get some white or blue sky behind the flowers to the side, and see if you can see a bit of a haze or a whole lot of insects buzzing and flying around. And that's a good indication of particularly the Eucalypts or the small Eucalypts. I don't know if you can see them there, but there's a whole lot of activity just off to the side of the flower. Yeah, now can you see that activity around the side of the flower? Lots of little native bees coming in, but they always hover just out from the actual blossom before they go in, or spend a lot of time just hovering around it. Of course, to see this activity, you're best to try and get, if there is any breeze, downwind on the leeward side. But I'm hoping you can see some activity that I'm seeing there, just flying out a few centimeters or a few inches from the flowers, and that indicates that on the flowers there's a whole lot here. See if we can get these. You can see this tree's got flowers all the way up above you, so you can quite easily get some sky above, just out from the flowers, and see what's going on. It can be useful also to photograph the actual bark of the eucalypt, which can help you later on with identification. So it is a smooth bark, or is it rough skinned? And what does the whole of the trunk of the tree look like? We'll start collecting with some of the lower branches, and then in a few moments we'll take the big poles out and have a look, but let's start down low and see what we can catch.